Got some dope ones about SBs in here. Look at that. Listen to the noise. You okay? This nigga.
Nah, I swear I keep hearing it tapping like. Oh, I think it might be.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Is that what you heard?
Yep.
Did it break? That's recording. How did that happen? Alright. You want me to turn it off?
It's episode 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I got it. Right, you gotta stop making noise. So.
I'm doing the beat, the actual beat.
Yeah, but don't do that so I can start recording. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. It's not left. Okay, alright. You ready?
Ready.
Hello and welcome to episode 9 of the 2 Steps Forward Sneaker Podcast.
What's up? Is Reggie here?
Yeah, what's going on? How you guys doing today?
I'm back. Sorry I missed y'all last week.
Yeah.
Good episode with Nick last week, right?
Yeah. It was cool. Good to catch back up with Nick.
For sure. I guess I haven't talked to you since the. I mean, we texted and shit, but like on the podcast. Good holiday, Christmas, everything for you.
Yeah.
You said you kept it low key last week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, my headphones on.
That's good. Yeah. That's good, man. Nah, it's good to be back. I feel like we're getting, and it's like I feel like the first couple weeks. I guess we're in the second week of January now, the year. I'm seeing a little bit more and more stuff coming out. More talk. I feel like the first week there was like
it was really
ain't
dead.
nothing, you know.
Yeah, super dead.
So yeah, no, it's good to see what's coming out. See, you know, you get any new pickups lately?
Nah, I mean, not really. I guess let me just look back real quick and see. The most recent thing I grabbed were the Kaepernicks, but those have already sold.
Yeah, but nothing personal. You didn't.
Yeah, nothing personal. Nothing I've seen really so far is anything that really looks super interesting. So just save my money. Yeah,
I've been having a bad habit of going to StockX and just looking at old SBs. And it's like, it's hard since I'm like, I could spend $300 on this.
Yeah, you're just like building your own want for the shoes.
Yeah, pretty exactly. You know, it's like, but nothing. I don't think I've copped anything layly. But maybe I just like.
Have you copped any clothes?
No clothes actually, because Supreme is done for like until like February or something, which is always good for me because it's like I can just like have like 2 weeks no buying Supreme, no nothing.
Is that mainly what you buy?
That's
like
mainly
clothes?
what I buy. Yo.
Okay.
Like my main brands I mess with it like Supreme, Stray Rats when they have drops. I fuck with. And then Utmost. Utmost had dropped some dope shirt. Utmost is I'm wearing them right now actually. A dope company from Richmond. And they dropped some shirts like a week or two ago, but like everything, like all my sizes and the colors I wanted were sold out. And I was like, yeah, it makes it easy for me. I don't have to like, you know. So, but yeah, I made a lot of money on New Year's Eve. I was babysitting, and it's like it's hard. I made like $600 babysitting these kids. And walking out of there, it's hard not to be like, let me just blow this all on, like, you know?
Yeah.
So Travis Scott, you know, some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
But cause I was only expecting to make like half or like a third of that, you know? So, but I'm being good for now at least. I'm sure I'll cop something after like a couple paychecks from now, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you want to get into the upcoming releases?
Yeah, let's get into it. So the first one is Rose Gold Air Force One, the Clots,
right.
Like the pink color essentially. Now these were supposed to be coming out the 11th of January. Today's the 12th of January, but they didn't drop on Juice Store's site or on Clot's site, Juice Store. They didn't drop, so The release is sort of like up in the air now.
Have you seen what people are talking about or saying about it? Like, is there like any word about why it didn't drop yesterday?
I mean, so like the release date was always rumors to begin with.
Okay,
but I don't know. It's probably something that people saw. I don't know the exact specifics behind it, but but it was definitely something that like even as it was leading up to it, people were saying like this is not confirmed.
I got you.
So like no one knew for sure, but
I got you.
Yeah, but it'll still probably be soon.
Yeah, because all of them have dropped on sneakers so far, right? Yeah.
No. The black one didn't drop on sneakers.
Okay, but the blue ones did, right?
Yeah, the blue one did because the black one was a fragment.
True. Beyonce, Blue Ivy Park. Is it Blue Ivy Park or just Ivy Park? She has a whole collection of stuff coming out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I saw her. I don't follow Beyonce on Instagram, but like she had like a whole. I'm guessing she's coming out with an album.
Oh, word.
So there was a picture she put up. She said Ivy Park, January 18th or 17th or something like that. So I'm guessing it's like a single, but I don't know. Nothing against Beyonce. I just don't check for her like that. Like nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's great. Don't get me wrong, but like.
Yeah, I feel like you're just not following.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not a thing I really care about. I'm looking at the shoes and it's like I don't really care for them. You know. What do you think about these shoes?
So, well, you're looking at the.
I know it's a whole. I know there's more than just shoes. Yeah.
But so okay, so the collection is clothing and jewelry,
right,
and then also shoes. For the shoes, there's 2 night joggers. So the Adidas night jogger.
Right.
There's 2 different colors of those. There's an orange one. It's like orange and maroon, right? Like is what you would say.
Like these ones? Or
no,
these ones, yeah.
The first one, the first one was Ultra Boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a night jogger that's like orange and maroon almost.
Yeah.
And then another one that's like almost like a cream color.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually like I think that those both look pretty cool. Like one's like toe dipped and then this one's like much like cleaner and
yeah, but I feel like you like shit like this, right?
Yeah.
Like these kind of reminds me of Oswego's.
Yeah.
That's by Adidas too, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of a similar silhouette. So for me, I just like, it's just not the type of shit that I'll be wearing, you know?
I mean, I wouldn't wear those like toe dipped ones,
right.
But the other ones I would.
But you fuck with the silhouette and all of that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's cool, yeah. That's cool.
But I mean, like, again, like, I don't know how popular these shoes are going to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? We'll see.
Yeah.
Because, again, like, it's rare to see, what's that? What's the silhouette I just said right there?
The Oswego's?
No, not the Oswego's. The night jogger. Like, it's weird to see a night jogger. Like, how did Ninja's night joggers do? I should probably check that. But
Ninja the gamer had some.
Oh, yeah. They released I think last week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, did it have like the color of his hair on them or some shit?
Yeah,
like
I think it was like the blue and the green or blue green hair or whatever. Yeah.
That's interesting. That's crazy, man. Like these dudes just getting like
I mean, he's a celebrity.
Oh no, he's a huge celebrity. As far as like in the gaming, people outside of gaming know who he is. You know.
Yeah.
Those don't look bad actually.
Yeah, no, they look all right, but it's just like
I definitely wear those before I wear
even with it saying time in on it. Yeah, I turned that inside for you.
That took me out real quick, yo. If it was the same thing on both sides with the stripes, that would have been straight.
He said it was just like nah.
I'm good. That took me out already, bro. It's like I am good on those.
All right.
I saw did we talk about the Ultra Boost? This Ultra Boost?
Oh yeah.
It's like a burgundy type joint.
Yeah. So like after the 2 night joggers, there's an Ultra Boost as well. It's just like if you're a fan of Virginia Tech, like this is like perfect collab for you
I didn't
right
think
here.
About that, yeah.
Like all these shoes and clothes and everything, like this could absolutely be
for sure
be for the fit. But so yeah, there's this full maroon Ultra Boost with orange like accents.
Yeah.
And then there's like an Adidas like Samba almost looking
Sambas
shoe.
Are cool, but like the sole looks a little thicker than most Sambas.
Right?
Right?
It's not actually a Samba. It's just like that's what I'm comparing it to. Yeah.
The top is definitely a Samba top though, as far as like
it's like some Samba hybrid with some other Adidas shoe.
Yeah.
because it looks like almost like a vulcanized like Vans type sole on the bottom there. It's like
with
weird.
The thing on the back, yeah. I think these look the best out of all of them.
Really?
But that doesn't say much to me though, because it's like I would cop these either. You know what I mean?
True.
But maybe because it's a familiar thing to me, you know, with the top at least, you know. But I don't know how I feel with it on the back like that.
Yeah. I think those night
But I wonder how these would do. Like, I think Beyonce fans, like, because she has like dedicated fans, and I wonder if this is a shoe that they're gonna like eat up. You know what I mean? Actually, I got a coworker. She's a huge Beyonce fan. I'm gonna show her these. I'm gonna see what she's gonna say. But
yeah, definitely let me know.
You know, I mean, because she's a Beyonce's huge. You know.
Let me actually see how they're doing on StockX.
They got Adidas earrings.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's what are they selling though?
Let's see. It's gonna make me log in. I mean, there's some sales.
True.
Not a ton, but there's some sales.
If I could buy this, I'll be good.
That's the Ultra Boost though at $320.
Yeah.
All right, let's
should be interesting. When did they drop?
January 18th is when they all come out.
Oh wow! So maybe what she talked about, maybe it's not a song, maybe it's like a whole. I don't know, man, because I saw on her Instagram it was like Ivy Park, January 18th. So, because songs don't come out on the 18th, but we'll see, man. It's Beyonce, man. I'm sure she got something under her sleeve.
Songs don't come out on the 18th.
I know, I'm bad. Songs don't come out. The 18th is a Saturday. Songs and music come out on Fridays. That's like the official date that like albums come out. It used to be Tuesday. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember it was Tuesday.
And then they moved it to Friday.
What's like the reasoning behind that? Do you know?
I think they wanted it to be. I don't know, but I think one reason they did, I used to work at Best Buy, and remember I used to get the CDs. I didn't get CDs from Best Buy early when I worked at Best Buy, but like we used to download CDs early. The thing is, we would be able. CDs used to come out on Tuesdays. Stores would get them on like Thursday.
The previous week, you're saying?
Yeah. So then that would like let people download, like get the CDs, and it's all over the internet over the weekend, and then people buy it on Tuesday, you know? So I think part of the reasoning for that, even though streaming kind of took over, is that CDs would get to the stores on a Thursday, so then just put it out on a Friday, so there's no room for it to like, and if it does leak, it's only leaked for like a couple hours, you know? So I think that's part of the reason they did it, but I'm not sure.
True.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see what the rollout will be, what it is, if it's just clothing and, you know, so on and so forth. We got the Jordan 1 highs, Black Satin, January 18th. I think those are kind of cool. I think I would like, I've been going back and forth for like, I just kind of want one that I can just wear.
You think that's it?
No, I mean this. As far as, well, the thing is, like the ones that I want to wear, they're all like $500. You know, like I want to buy one that I can just wear every day. You know, like I want a beater. You know what I mean? But like I want something with like a simple colorway. I don't want something that's like, you know. But
I don't think you're gonna get that unless you grow. Yeah,
that's the thing. All the good colorways for the ones are like mad expensive. Like I'd want some like a royal. Like I would love to have like a second pair of royals, and I can just beat up the pair I have now. And, you know what I mean? It's something, you know. But that doesn't happen. And it's like these are cool. Like I looked at the bloodlines and stuff like that. And it's like I just don't like these. If I could get like a different color lace on them, I'll probably rock these.
Like a white lace,
a white or black, really. You know what I mean? But
even with it being satin, like it's gonna be a
I mean I guess you're right.
Shiny-ish material.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, but it's just kind of I'm just saying, like I don't think these are that hot for me to like care about them and keep them in a box and like, you know what I mean. If I could get those at retail, I wouldn't mind.
You're just saying they'd be wearable,
right? Exactly. You know, like I'm not buying these to stuff. I'm not buying these to do nothing, and I don't know that I'm buying them either. You know what I mean? But they do come with two laces, so you know you put the black one there.
Cause that red is just so.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
it's too much.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, it kind of hurts me how like it'd be like the simplest colorways for like the best colorways for the ones are like, you know, you got the shadows, all the good stuff, but they're all expensive, you know. And I think ones would be a good shoe to just wear out, and just you know what I mean. But all the good if there's a good colorway, it'll be like a mid or something. And I'm not about the mids for those shoes, but I don't think they look bad on feet though. But I feel you. But I'm kind of bummed out that there's no. It looks like there's no holes on the toe box. Yeah, it's just like a straight. You know what I mean? And that's part of the look of the ones for me. But I don't think these look bad at all.
Even with that shot right down the side with it all shiny and stuff, man.
Nah, I think that's just probably like the angle of the camera. You know, cause like right here.
It's a no from me.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not rushing to buy these, but I feel you, you know.
Yeah,
I've seen there's definitely been uglier ones that came out in the past 6 months to me.
That's definitely true.
You know, so I'm not mad at these.
I feel like when I was looking at this, did not have this many pictures up before. Like
they update them throughout though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like they updated it, updated it.
It looks like even the tab or whatever is like this, like it's not just like this cloth shit, which is interesting, but
yeah. Looks nasty, man.
Yeah, I don't think it looks ugly at all.
All right, well.
But yeah. So I guess that's your opinion?
Yeah. I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so next is the SB Dunk infrareds.
Yeah, I like these, man.
Yeah.
I like the concept. I don't know if it's a shoe that I would like wear a lot.
It seems really difficult to actually wear.
But I like those, man. I like the concept. I like the whole like infrared Air Max concept, you know. So but like if I could get my hand, but like it's been hard to get these, like it's because it's an orange label. And the orange labels, they only come out of like so many shops, and I haven't seen any local shops dropping them. I think Bureau is still closed because they're still renovating, and
Bureau's closed?
I believe so. I don't know if they open, but last time I checked, they were closed. I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna get these, you know. So StockX maybe. I don't even think the price is that crazy on StockX right now, but
yeah. So it's like an homage to the Air Max 90 infrared concept.
Right. Yeah. There's been other shoes with that colorway, right? But was this the first one?
I'm not sure. Gotcha. Real, but
it's definitely my first exposure to the colorway. But man, again, like I've said this over and over on the show, but I really think like Nike SB is like doing it again. You know, like I know people are like, oh, like they got big because you know you got this person's wearing them, this person's wearing that. But I don't think that would have happened if they were still putting out poor product. You know, because there was a time where like SB Dunks just looked like shit, in my opinion. You know, I don't know if you can agree, but like there was just like a string, like it just was bad. And I think like within the last like couple of years, they've been like doing a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah,
you know? So,
I definitely agree with that.
So I'm happy about what they're doing, man. I'm happy. Speaking of SBs, another one coming out is Paul Rodriguez Dunk Highs. He did this. This is like his for his levels boxing. So I was reading about it. The leather supposedly like close to like boxing glove leather.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My brother was like, "Oh, why wouldn't they pick better leather?" I'm like, "Nigga, like just enjoy the concept, man. Like it's I'm sure like they're not gonna put a leather on it that just will you know break down on you or something like that."
What
you know?
your brother's saying boxing glove leather?
That's what he's implying.
Leather.
But for me, I feel like leather is leather. I feel like this is. I think in his head. I mean, he's not a sneakerhead, but I think in his head he's thinking it's like probably like thin or something like that. But I doubt that's gonna be the case. You know. So I had some like for me like these are cool. Like the Paul Rodriguez. I think it's. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, or somebody else can. But I don't think he's had a dunk yet. Like he's been with Nike SB since I've been following Nike SB, and he always had like his own shoe, like the P-Rods.
Yeah,
like,
remember the P-Rods?
Yeah, they're like the. But I've never seen him get a dunk, and I could be wrong. So I think it's kind of crazy that like he's just kind of now getting a dunk. But I'm all for it, you know. But I like the concept of it with the whole boxing thing. I like the tab has looked like, you know, a boxing name, has the belt on the for the lace lock. I had some apprehension at first with like wearing like the Mexican colors on the shoe for me.
Why?
Because it's just about wearing any other country's flag, you know. Like I bought the De Los Mios, and I'm closer to Dominicans than I'm to anybody else. And even those, I had some apprehension wearing, you know. Granted, I'm Haitian, you know.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for me. It's like, wow, do I want to wear a shoe that's like I'm not like Mexican, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just a dope shoe, you know. So I'm gonna try to get those on sneakers. I don't know if I'm gonna try to stock them and resell or just try to keep them. But I definitely think I want to have these in my collection, you know. As a concept, I'll just really mess with it.
Would you wear them with the belt lace lock on?
I think I would keep those on. Yeah,
Okay.
I would keep those on. Yeah. These kind of remind me of Money Cat Highs too a little bit. It's not that they look like them. That's just kind of what they remind. I think maybe it's the white and the red,
the white and the gold.
A little bit of gold. Yeah, maybe that's why. And it just kind of does that to me. Okay, so maybe there was like a.
Yeah, so
is that an SB though? Or is that
it's
an SB? Okay, true.
But so, it doesn't. It looks like it's a real thin SB tongue. It's not like a ton of pictures.
Yeah, I wonder what the year on that one was, but
2015.
True. Oh, so that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, no, these are cool though to me. Like I'm not mad at these at all. What's your verdict on these?
They're all right. I mean, like I understand like what is happening with the shoe and everything, and like it's cool, but I don't think it's wearable personally.
True. Just a lot of colors.
Yeah, it's too much white. Like I feel like white when it's on a shoe, it should like I don't know.
It should like accentuate it rather than be the most.
I mean, like it there can be predominantly white shoes.
Depends on how you do it.
It's just like it needs to be clean. Like if it's gonna be mainly white, like
I feel you.
Those vintage like blazers.
I feel you.
Yeah.
You seen these new Nike SB boxes though? That's coming with?
Nah.
It's hard to see it.
Oh wait! I saw the Travis Scott in those.
Yeah, no, it's not Travis Scott exclusive. This is like for every.
Oh, that's just the new SB box.
I think it's the new Quick Strike boxes. I'm surprised that maybe because Travis Scott has his own box.
Yeah, he usually has his own box.
So I'd be surprised if they don't do one for those SBs, but maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. But yeah, I like these though, man. Yeah, I haven't noticed that before with the glove on the
insole. Yeah, it's real cool.
I just like shoes. I like the concept. Like for me, like Nike, we always had concepts with shoes, and it's
it's always very well thought out.
Right, exactly. I've always liked that.
Yeah, like the Pee-wees with the
exactly. And they had the seating.
The seating, and then like with the even like the little like tongue tab SB was red to be like the bow tie.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah. I love that shoe, man. I still don't even remember like when I sold it. I must probably sold it when I sold everything, man. And it's like just a bummer, man. But it is what it is, man. We'll talk all day if I'm like talk about everything we sold and regret,
Absolutely.
But it is what it is. Did you watch that Nike SB video I sent you on sneakers with it was Eric Costa?
Yes,
I really like that joint too. Like just seeing, he didn't talk about it there, but there was another video. I think it was Eric Costin buying what's that thing they do? I think it was Complex, like buy your sneakers or something like that. Like they take like a celebrity to buy sneakers and they talk about it.
Shopping?
Yeah, sneaker shopping. Yeah. And I think Costin was saying like when Nike SB was like popping off, like he was with some other company, so he couldn't like wear the Nike SBs in like public and stuff like that, So I'm sure that dude is happy to finally be on Nike SB, but you can see his closet, and dude had like a whole bunch of shit, not even just SBs, and it's like must be nice to just work be like part of the Nike team and it just send you everything, Yeah. But yeah, I like that video. I like what he talked about and like just seeing like it's kind of like a trip down memory lane, Even some stuff from before what we were collecting, but like just dope,
Yeah.
It's funny. I remember my first pair were the Mochas, right? Yesterday I was on Nike Talk on a Nike SB thread, and there was somebody who like was wearing Mochas, and it was like, oh, I mean, like like you can react on stuff on Nike Talk, and like a bunch of people like that photo, and it's like when I wore the Mochas in 2007, nobody gave a fuck because it's like you can get those anytime, But I was like, oh, these are from 2007, like so it's just interesting how that perspective changes, But that's with every shoe, not every shoe, but that's with shoes in general, You want to talk about the next one? That's your boy.
No. The next one is Supreme, isn't it?
Oh, true. Okay, so before I walked in the door, I was on the Metro, and I'm on the Supreme Community app, and then I get the Supreme Nike Air Force League coming out, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting, like let's see what this is about. And it's just I look at the picture and it's almost like I thought it was a mock up,
Yeah.
Like just something, this is coming soon.
Yeah.
There's actual pictures of this, and it's like for you guys listening, if you don't watch the YouTube, well, I guess the YouTube will have a picture of it somewhere, but like it's just a plain white Air Force One or plain black Air Force One with a fucking box logo on the heel, And it's like it's the stupidest thing to me. And you guys know I love Supreme. I talk about Supreme every week that I'm here. but you gotta call shit that's whack, and that's just whack, you know? Because it's like I was at finish line yesterday and I saw Air Force Ones and there was black Air Force Ones. There's no difference between that and those ones except for that one little joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so for me, I'm completely good on those. Okay. You know, like don't get me wrong, like I'm the type of nigga like I will buy Supreme underwear. but that's underwear. You know what I mean? Like nobody's seeing my underwear. You know, like this is me just being like I want to buy it just because I want to buy it. You know what I mean?
If no one's seeing your underwear, why are you spending the money on it?
I mean, you can say that to anybody, though. You know, like you might as well.
I would say that to them too.
You know, so, but that's my whole thing. But like on some shoes, you know, like for me, it's like a design. Like here's my thing with the underwear. I don't care about design for underwear. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's just like I just want to buy Supreme underwear. That's just what it is. If I'm wearing a shoe, you want a shoe that look good. You want like a good design on it. You know what I mean? And it's like, why am I gonna buy this?
But isn't the Air Force One a good classic design?
But I can just get the other joints. You know?
Isn't that the same argument for the boxers?
But
though?
I do have regular boxers too, though. I do have both. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I have like regular Air Force Ones. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's also the difference. The underwear doesn't cost $170. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. You know? So I feel like for a shoe, it's like you are supposed to put work into it. Like for me, I've never been into these rooms where these people do these things, but like I would assume that when you sit down to talk about designing a shoe, a bunch of people sit down and come down and say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
There's no way you sat down with more than two people in a room, or even just one person, you looked at an Air Force One and you were like, that's all we're going to do to it. Like that's just baffling to me.
I mean, I don't know. I have no clue what they're, I mean, maybe it's a sarcastic or.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Like, let's see what we can sell them.
Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. If that's what they're thinking, then it's like, that's, you know.
Yeah,
that's just extremely stupid. You know,
yeah.
like extremely.
I mean, people are gonna eat it up though. People are gonna cop that.
People
shoe.
are gonna buy it for sure.
People
yeah, people are gonna buy it. Just like people buy, you know, regular. It's like when they came out with the APC shit. But even the APC, they had some jeans with APC a while ago, and it was just like the same thing as a regular APC. But then, like, there was, like, an embroidery that said, like, fuck them on there. And for me, like, I can respect that better than, like I would like the shoe if it had the same thing as that ninja shoe had with the time men on it or something. Mm-hmm. Just give me something else on there other than, like, you know, something on it. Like I don't
like a world famous written on the inside.
Exactly, something, bro. I don't know about the inside. Like, for me, it should be on the outside. But give me something. You know what I mean? So that's just my whole thing with it, man. Like, that's just my whole thing with it. And
True.
I'm not down with it.
True. Also, if you haven't figured it out, we're talking about there's a Supreme Air Force One that's coming out.
Yeah.
So
it's probably gonna be the first. Well, I don't know how they do their drops, but it'll probably be one of the first. If we're getting pictures now, it's probably gonna be one of the first drops of the season.
Yeah.
But compared to like everything they like, the Air Force Ones they did with like Comme des Garçons, like. All these shits, like even the Air Force Ones that did like a few years ago that had like the different canvas on it, like all them shits is dope. And then like for me, the comparison is just like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed, you know.
Yeah, and the disappointment is just essentially that there is just a Supreme box logo or not a Supreme logo,
right?
Stamped essentially like very small on the back like heel,
right.
Or like back, foot area of the shoe.
Yeah, no,
so it's very, very lazy design.
Yeah, it's extremely lazy design. You know, but we'll see. We'll see how fast they. See, I would hope it's a shoe like the 4s, not the 4s, the 14s. Where like, yeah, it's sold out, but it still took time to sell out. But that better not be a day.
The Air Force is gonna sell out like
that. Better not be a day where like the site is lagging.
Nah, bro, the Air Force is gonna sell out like that.
There's no way that box is gonna be eaten up. Dude, like resell on those are not gonna be crazy.
An all white Air Force. So I have no clue about the black pair, but an all white Air Force One that has a Supreme logo on it, clean like that, is gonna sell instantly.
I'll be surprised if the resell on that is crazy.
I mean, I don't know about resell, but instantly it's gonna sell out.
I say like 10 minutes, which is good in Supreme time.
For shoes?
Yeah.
You're saying 10 minutes?
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna sell out like I think if you want those, you're gonna be able to get them. I hope.
I mean, those SB Dunks.
Those were pretty. Those took a little bit of time to get out.
How long?
Like 10 minutes.
Well, then how were you not able to get a pair if it takes 10 minutes?
I didn't try initially. Like I got them off a restock. No, you're talking about the sneakers drop. The sneakers is when we all tried, and we didn't get them on sneakers.
Wait, you didn't try on Supreme for those SB Dunks?
No, I was at work that day. No, I was at work and I saw I was at work and I went on it and I was like, oh, they're still here.
So you're saying if you would have opened up at work and purchased, you would have easily copped those?
Yeah, pretty sure.
So the sneakers take longer to sell out.
Yeah,
even if they're
no. Oh, you mean like the actual sneakers? Yeah.
The sneakers on Supreme site is what I'm saying.
Yeah. When it's like that, because like the Jordan 14s took a minute to sell out. But then there were like restocks all day for those.
If there's a new color of the SB Dunks, they would be gone instantly, right?
Well, it depends on which. If it's the ones that I have, they're not, because people weren't really fucking with those like that. Like people bought them, but they're not like overwhelmingly like selling out. You know what I mean? But if it was like, if it was like what'd you say?
The ones you have are the red ones.
No, the navy ones, because those were the...
No. Oh, sorry, no. I was asking the OG Supreme Dunks.
Oh, yeah, no, those will go out in, like, seconds.
No, so I mean, like, if they put a new colorway out of those...
Oh, yeah, those will go out in seconds.
Those go out instantly, okay.
Yeah, those will go out, and, like, I have no doubt about that. Like, those will go out like this, you know what I mean? So,
True.
Yeah, right. So yeah, but now I'll be surprised, but we'll see what happens. But sometimes like Supreme always surprises me because I'm like, oh, people aren't going to buy this, and then people do. I
think there's no way people don't buy that.
I'm not saying people won't buy them. I just don't think they're going to like sell out instantly. That would surprise me, but we'll see. Because it's like when they tried for those stupid ass Air Max 95s, with the Italian leather or whatever. Nobody wanted them shits. Like
that was at Lux,
right? And you can't say it's the price because like the those Swarovski or however you pronounce it, box logos were like ridiculously priced, and they still sold out like instantly. You know what I mean? So like people who go like idiots pay that much for shit. You know what I mean? So if it's not a good design, it's not a good design. That's what it. I mean, granted, I don't think those box logos were a good design, but people still bought them just because it's a box logo. But like those Air Force ones, those joints are not a good design, But we'll see, man. We'll see. It's it'll be fun, But I think the store's gonna open a month from now, so we'll see what they have for us for next year.
Yep. All right, let's move on. So, Sean Witherspoon, just some rumors of a collaboration with Adidas. I believe is also confirmed by Sean Witherspoon. Like he put up a post on Instagram, which he then took down.
Deleted, like right after.
Yeah, he said he's gonna take it down, but it's essentially just showing. It's just like a kid's drawing or something. Like
it looked like flowers or something like that.
Flowers. So not sure exactly what it's going to be, or if it's just going to be a shoe even. Like it could be doing other stuff. Who knows? But that's going to be coming sometime in the future. Additional information that we have received, there have been pictures of a Dior Jordan 1 Low. Now this shoe looks way amazing. I like it a lot more than the high.
True.
Like a lot more.
Still gonna look stupid to me though, in the sense of like not look stupid. They look good, but I just have issue with the
price.
Yeah, the retail price for that shoe. I get it. I mean, I'm sure they'd be limited as the same way as the highs are, but it's gonna be like 1,000 retail, right?
I'm not sure. I think the highs were 2,000 retail.
True, so maybe probably the same or like just a little bit less.
Probably a little bit closer to 2,000.
You know me with like high fashion and shit, and it's just like I just don't know why we pay that much for shit. Like, I mean, I'm not sounding hypocritical because with resale, but resale is more of a fact of like scarcity. You can't get it, But it's like, and I guess the same thing with that too. I think they're only making a certain amount of pairs, but it's just I don't know. I can't do it. It's still. Like that, like stops me from like enjoying the shoe. As stupid as that sounds, And it's like I can't do it, But we'll see. But where are they even gonna drop? It's probably just like I'm sure they won't drop on. There's no way they drop online with that little pairs.
Nah. Those are. I bet you all pairs are going through. Like Dior,
store, like pairs or some shit.
Whatever Dior's, I don't know. I've never purchased some Dior, but whatever the release process is, probably through like knowing people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably through spending a lot of money at Dior stores.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. But we'll see. I kind of want to talk about the Sean with this. I'm sorry to jump back.
No, sure.
Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think we're gonna get out of those? Like, what are you expecting out of that?
What do you mean, like?
Like, we haven't seen anything, so like, what do you?
I mean, I think it's too early to even say. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I read somewhere. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Let's definitely talk more about this because there's some other thoughts I have too. But
yeah.
I definitely read somewhere that or like there's like a rumor about the fact that it's maybe not gonna be like what he's been doing with the corduroy and like that like material like type stuff, like putting it like this real like sort of like artsy craftsy like patchwork, and it could be like something a little bit different. True. But that's just someone saying stuff on Instagram, so who knows?
Should be interesting. I don't know what to expect either. I've liked his shoes, like no matter like I go back and forth with Sean a lot, but like the Nikes were dope. I do like what I saw from those Asics, So Adidas joints could be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. It is funny. Not to say like nobody can like what they like, but we talked about this the whole like, my bad, the whole like Nike thing, and then I think it was Sock Jig who put the video up. The Nike good shit.
You want Adidas wave? No, I hate it. I just don't fuck with Adidas at all. It's not my thing. I have absolutely no history with them. Like no nostalgic feeling for Adidas. I don't know.
So you're all Nike, everything, brand loyal.
Yeah, I'm Nike all day. And I told Nike in a meeting. We were actually in a meeting a couple of days ago. I told them, I'm like, you guys could take a shit in my mouth. You could lay me down and shit in my mouth, and I would still wear your fucking sneakers. I just like Nike. I just like it. I like the aesthetic of it. It's cool. Like I don't care. So that's how I like Nike. Whether they fuck with me or not, like I like Nike. So a lot of people are like, yo, Nike must be giving you a fat check. Nah, they're not. I just really like Nike,
He's like, oh yeah, I got no. Again, like I'm not saying that he can't like Adidas, can do none of that. Like everybody can like what they like. Like I got no history with Adidas, and it's like, and then out of nowhere, it's like, oh yeah, I used to wear Adidas growing up.
Yeah,
like,
he said something about like Sambas or something.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, do you know what I mean? But it's just a little interesting to me.
Yeah, because he even said Adidas could shit in my mouth, or he said Nike could shit in my mouth,
and I still love them. And it's like, bro, I love Nikes too, but damn, dog,
man, ain't no one shit in my mouth.
Chill, son. But I mean,
and there's some scat stuff, man, on the side, dude.
Some what?
So he's into some scat stuff on the side, man. Some weird stuff, bro.
Yeah, the fact that you even will bring that up, but nah, you're right. It's like,
I thought you were saying bring it up.
About, like he said, he admitted to saying that at a meeting, and it's like if I was there, I'd be like, yo, dog.
Yeah, that's motherfuckers insane.
But should be cool. I mean, jokes aside, like I think he does have some good designs.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have said like, is it a fluke? Because like I've heard people say like, I don't have any opinion on this. I don't know how to double check this and none of this, but they're saying like the contest that he won to like design the Air Max 197s, which is like some it's like a contest that nobody else could enter. Like everyone who tried. Like people were saying that basically like his shit was like set up, by like Nike, like where it's kind of was like the sneaker version of like an industry plant, where it's like they. But again, I don't have any way to like. This is just shit I'm reading online.
But why wouldn't they just give him a job if they wanted?
Bro, I don't know, but I think it's just kind of like it's the look of. I mean, I don't know. I feel you, but like but it does look a certain way where it's like, oh look, this dude has a store and then he won this contest and then he just, I don't know, bro, but like I'm just saying what people are saying, and
wait, so he won a contest for.
Well, that was the whole thing with the Sean Wotherspoon.
He talking about the 971.
Yeah. He like this design. I think he had like the one thing, but then but the final design was like done by like 7 people. Like there's like a video of like, and it was like Ben Baller was there. This kid, you remember Friend Relations? He's had these videos on Nike SBs when we were like back. We're like, I always thought he was corny, but like he's like still in the community, like getting money, and it's like, I mean, good for him, but like I still think dude is corny. But anyways.
Taking shots at Friend Relations on the side real quick. I don't even know who this dude is.
I mean, I've always thought the dude was corny since I was on the forums, and it's like I'm gonna keep thinking he's corny, but he's richer than me, so fuck it. That's what capitalism does. You're richer than somebody, and you're better than them.
Nah,
that was a joke, okay. But that's how this country sees things. Because look, you shit on somebody like you making more money than you, and it's like, okay, doc, that has nothing to do with nothing, But yeah, but it was like him, Ben Baller, and like a whole bunch of people to to design that shoe, you know. So like I've talked with Nick about this, and like, oh, was it a fluke? But then I saw the Asics, and I'm like, yo, these look kind of hot, you know. So maybe like he does have something there, you know.
Yeah.
And because I saw like he was supposed to come out with some shoes with Guess, and I don't think those came out. But all the like pictures I saw didn't look like. I can't say they're ugly, but they're definitely not shoes that I'll be wearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But at the same time, like, what like shoe models does Guess have?
No,
you know what I mean? To work with.
I feel you, but I'm just saying though. I feel like if you made like a dope. I mean, I feel you.
Like what?
But you can still make like a dope shoe with it not being like. If you have that vision, it shouldn't matter who you're making that shoe with, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna give you a Jordan 31. You gonna make a dope Jordan 31?
No, but I'm saying I can make my own silhouette, you know, because I already have that, you know. Because the thing is like with the shoes that the Nike joints, he took a 97 and a 1 and made a whole new shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and but how do you know Guess is giving him the freedom to make a?
I don't know why they wouldn't, bro. Like, I mean, valid question, yes, but like me, like using my brain, what I think is like logic, I don't know why they wouldn't let him do that. You know, like at this point, like I think Sean Witherspoon is bigger than in the sneaker game.
Yeah, but what if
Sean Witherspoon has more pull than Guess does? And I don't know no nigga that's like, yo, look at my Guess.
Yeah, but what if they don't have factory set up to be able to change how their stuff looks without some
good
long
point.
process?
Good point.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like,
but it's not. But I'm not talking just silhouette. I'm talking about just a shoe.
I have a question real quick. Guess the jean, like Guess jeans,
right? Yeah,
they make shoes.
That's the thing. I didn't know they made shoes until I saw him designing shoes with them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. But again, it's not. But I'm not talking straight on the. I did think the silhouette was kind of whatever, but I'm talking about like the design that I saw from like the shoes, like just didn't look good. You know what I mean? So that's what my whole thing was like. Well, maybe it's. But again, no, the Asics, I think the design on those is dope, and you know, something like that. So we'll see, man. Like I think Sean's career in this whole thing is still pretty. He's still very young in all of this. You know, I feel like a lot happened very fast for him. So it'll be interesting to see like where like this goes. You know, like. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, so we talked about the Dior Jordan 1s already.
Yeah.
I really like those. Again, never gonna have them in hand,
right.
So it doesn't really matter. But it would be cool to like actually
it's
see
definitely
those.
Definitely not an ugly shoe. But my whole stance on this is the same way. I don't want to talk too long, but I've talked about this with Supremes before when they did the stuff with Louis Vuitton, and it's just I just don't care when like those type of stuff like mixed together and then. The price is just ridiculous, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like I would just say like everything doesn't have to be for everybody. Like it's okay to have stuff segmented for only
and it's okay for me to have that opinion. Like I don't fuck with it either, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I feel you're not wrong. I don't think either of us are wrong. You know?
That's true.
So yeah.
All right. So Virgil's dropping some more Off-White Nike.
Yeah.
The collab continues. So we've got an Air Max 90 colorway.
I will say, like overall, his Air Max 90s are like the ones where I kind of haven't like totally hated them. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. You said it was the Air Max 90.
Yeah, Air Max 90 colorway. It's like red suede with like an orange swoosh.
Yeah. What would you call the sole? What would you call that?
It's like a tan. It looks very similar to the sole that was on the Desert Ore pair. In fact, the shoe overall just looks like a Desert Ore pair with red suede. Yeah. Like if I'm being completely honest. True. But red suede and like red tongue as well. But I mean, they look cool. I think one thing is like they almost look like the sample pair that was like on the table that they showed at like I remember when he was showing off all his samples.
I don't have those in my head like that. 'Cause I think it's one of those pictures I saw and I just like kind of threw it away after I saw it. You know?
True. But so
there's a lot of stuff over there though, right? Like, like fours and all this stuff.
Yeah, but so like the sample pair, instead of having that like Desert Ore sole, it was just red sole.
True.
And on the inside, like I haven't seen any pictures of the inside of these ones, but on the inside, like the swoosh was the outside swoosh was orange, but the inside swoosh was red.
Gotcha.
So it was different color on the inside. Yeah. So I'll be curious to see. So what do you think of these?
I mean, they're cool, but I would never want to wear these. Yeah. You know, I would never care to. I have no desire to want these, but I'm not gonna be here and say those are ugly. You know.
I actually wonder if they're actually releasing like.
Or if it's just some shit.
These this is just rumors so far, and I also wonder if these are releasing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like now two Well, the canary yellows are samples that are directly releasing.
Right.
These are ones that are similar to samples that are releasing.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that we get some of the other stuff that was seen on that table?
I don't see why not. For me, like if there's one shoe produced with something like a sample, I don't see why there can't be a whole bunch more that are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
don't because there's like almost, I don't know, our Jordan those Jordan 4s, the first ones on there, are considered breads or black cement. Like what's the proper nomenclature for the Jordan 4? Yeah, those ones right there. Those
are closer to like the breads, yeah.
So like,
which is really playoff. Actually, no, black cement, but yeah, but it's different because the black cement ones don't. See, it's just so red. It is.
So like check that one.
Those ones are closer. The second one,
yeah, closer, right?
Those are closer to it, yeah.
But so like
it's just a little bit of red on it, not the whole red right bottom, yeah.
But so you can see like it's just those first ones, but you can
like these are cool, but it's like I already have black cement 4.
Yeah,
you know.
But like I mean it's just interesting. The like clear ones too. They're at the top. No, you gotta scroll up. Yeah, those clear ones essentially like inside out.
True.
I think that's why the air is like inside out like that, like backwards. But
he has a girlfriend named Maria. I'm just playing. Yeah, I mean, like I see what Virgil's doing. I just know that it ain't for me, you know.
I just know that it ain't for me.
It's like, oh, I feel you. I'm good. You know, like I don't want to hate on this dude.
Like okay, so yeah. So go scroll back up. So that's the Air Max 9s right there.
Yeah.
So that's the sample. You see, I'm talking about how the sole's red.
But these are like blooded out red.
Yeah.
These are more red than the other joint, though, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think these are like a whole different type of red.
Oh, true. So maybe I'm wrong about that.
Yeah. But yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah. Word. Okay.
So you'll move on to these Yeezys?
Yep. Yeezy. So
2 of them look the same. Just playing.
Yeah. So don't lie. Before we started recording, Reggie opened up a picture of the linen and the Flax 350, and the page was only half loaded. So just the top half of the shoe was showing only, and then he scrolled down. Oh no! And then he was like, "Hold on, wait." He's like, "Is this 2 different shoes?" He's like, "You made a mistake." I was like, "Nah." I was like, "You gotta scroll down."
Yeah,
and then
I thought I clicked the same link. Here's my thing. Like there was a meme on. I saw it on Reddit. Somebody was like, it was like Kanye showing a shoe or something. It was like, Kanye, didn't you show us the shoe already? And then a bunch of people in the comments were like, oh, why are you mad that Kanye's making Yeezys accessible for more people, blah, 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 blah. And I don't think no one has any issue with Kanye making Yeezys more accessible to people. I don't have an issue with that. I don't like, for the record, like I would love for every shoe that's out there to be made like a whole bunch of pairs so that everybody can have what they want, you know, at a decent price. Mm-hmm. So I have no issue with Kanye coming out with a whole bunch of Yeezys and like letting people get shoes. It's the fact that they all kind of like, well, I shouldn't say they all, but like there are a lot of pairs that look very, very, very similar. Yeah. You know, and granted, like these are different enough, but they're also like, if you have one, you don't need the other one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I would say that they're not different enough. Honestly.
Yeah, it's just very. I'm trying to give some leeway, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, granted, it's mock-ups, and oftentimes the shoe does look different. Like even like the Yeshayas look a little bit different,
right,
in actual pictures and in the mock-ups. Right. But still, like those 2 shoes do not need to be made, especially at the same time. Like one can release in September and one can release in March, and there's like space between them, you know. But like,
look, I'm looking at the color linen, and then this one say. Like flax, like they're not the same shit. Like, and granted, you said they're mock-ups, so you have to keep that in mind. But like,
nah, but they started doing that for their colors. It just says the name of the shoe. Like,
oh, okay,
like the Yeezreal just said Yeezreal reflective glow.
Okay. My bad.
Nah, it's got lazy with because they're like, instead of just they don't want to keep thinking of colors and stuff.
So do you want to go one by one of these, or do you want to talk about all 4?
So we'll just list them real quick. So, because like the main thing is like it seems like Adidas's plan with Yeezy,
right,
is to just pump out colors. So like. Even aside from these 350s, I'll list them in a second. But even aside from these 350s, There's a 700 like MNVN that we've talked about previously that has a 700 number written on the side. Those are going to be releasing in a bunch of different colorways in 2020.
Right.
There's going to be more 500 highs coming out in different colorways.
Yeah.
There's going to be, I'm pretty sure, additional, more 700 V3s coming out, more 380s coming out. Both reflective and non-reflective of 380. So like there's a lot of Yeezys that are going to be coming out. But so the ones that were being talked about, like mock-ups have appeared for spring 2020 is the linen, the flax, the cinder, and the earth.
Yeah, out of all four, I like the Cinder the best, but you know that's me with like it's a blacker Yeezy. I think it's black, right?
Yeah, it's black with a gum bottom essentially. Yeah. But like the way that shoe looks, and just knowing that the static blacks aren't like black, they're like gray black. Yeah, this is probably gonna be like a brown black.
Okay, true.
Like it's probably gonna be like a brown black in the upper, I would say. But
yeah, but those are cool. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think it's cool that they're putting out a lot of shoes, and I think they are becoming accessible because it's like I feel like that's what shoes should be like. I mean, sure, rare shoes are cool, but like I like if somebody like if there's a dope shoe out, like I feel like everybody who should be able to get them should be able to get them, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like, damn, bro, like I think Nick said last week, like y'all just got the same fabric, yeah, just like making the same shoe over and over, you know? But you copping any of these?
The Cinder I'll be copping just to try to sell, because it's a black Yeezy and black Yeezys always sell. So yeah, but everything else, so you can miss me with all that stuff. Yeah,
miss me with all that. Nah, but yeah, I mean that's cool. I think the last thing we have on our list is the new 270s, so they look more like
yeah. So I'll
go ahead, talk.
Yeah. I'll explain a little bit more about it. So I was just scrolling through, and like I saw that there are these new 270 React like model essentially. Like they changed the upper of the shoe, but then I realized that like this new React that they're having is the same upper of the Travis Scotts that are coming out. So like the Travis Scotts were just essentially a way to like usher in this new upper that they're putting on the 270 React. Yeah. And so like it makes me a little bit less impressed by the design of the Travis Scotts, because it's like I thought it was just this unique thing that was like
it'd be like if Jordan 6s just all came out with like pouches on them or something like that, and all these ones came out with like reverse sushis and shit like that. Yeah, I feel
exactly. Like it takes away some of the uniqueness of it. Like, oh, I've never seen a 270 that look like this. Like I was saying previous week. So
that was my whole thing with Travis Scott shoes, and like maybe that's why I'm kind of like lukewarm on the SBs and the Air Force ones that came out. It's just like, I guess the Air Force one did have that little sleeping bag on top of the laces or whatever, but like
sleeping bag,
shit on top of it. And it's like I feel like these they don't really have anything like unique to them, like the I mean I know you said like the design, but I'm talking about like something added onto it or something like that, you know, like the pouch, you know, just something, you know, not to say that they're ugly or anything like that, but yeah, so
sleeping bag.
Do we have a hard date for the Travis Scott 370s?
I think it's just March. I don't think there's been a date specifically given yet. But
I feel like we're getting. I know we've talked about this before, but the SBs, like I feel like they're coming sooner than later, man.
SBs, like I feel like SBs are gonna be the next Travis Scott to drop.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna come out before the 270. We're seeing pictures in hand already. We're seeing like it's like the info's coming out fast.
Even though we're seeing pictures in hand of the
that is true
270s. Like
but I'm saying
people have those.
But like, I mean, I don't follow Travis Scott on Instagram, but has he posted pictures of him wearing the 270s?
I don't think
like,
so.
There's been like a few pictures of him with the SBs already. True. There's been like photos like where he like purposely puts the SB. He won't even be like, oh, check out my SBs. He'll just be like, oh, I'm eating some French fries or some shit, and then the SBs is just right there on the side. You know what I mean? So it's real interesting, man. That rollout is gonna be a shit show, man. But I can't wait, dog. Like,
yeah, all of them have been difficult, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm 2 for 4, so. Maybe we get 3 for 5.
Hopefully I can get some hype releases.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good year though, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. Year. Like I realize sometimes I'm being hypocritical because I'm like, oh man, like why can't? But it's like, bro, like I've hit on shit. If it wasn't here, it was 10 years. Like who cares? But like, and we have shit like, and we have more than enough shoes than we need. You know what I mean? So granted, we want to have new shit too, but you know, but you know, when it's all said and done. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about as far as like sneakers and shit like that?
Nah. I think we're good on sneakers for now. Yeah.
You want to move on to
let's jump into dun, 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 bum, 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 bum.
NFL wildcard recap. So right now,
yeah, actually, is there a game on right now? There is, right?
This should be, or maybe very soon.
Yeah,
but yesterday
it's at 3:00.
The Niners won, and the Titans won.
Why you say it like that?
Like, who thought like nigga like it's supposed to be Ravens?
Yeah,
to win,
yeah. The Ravens were definitely supposed to win that game.
Yo, like I was rooting for the Ravens, no doubt, but like I need to like for me like at this point, the Titans need to win it all, and here's why I'll say that because it's either the Texans in that situation too, but Titans like they took out the Patriots and then they took out the Ravens, you know. Yeah. So for me, it's like.
But the Dolphins also took out the Patriots the week before.
But the Dolphins won also 2 games. I'm talking about in the playoffs. But the reason why I say I don't know if you know this, but for the last year, every single championship has been won by a team that hasn't won it yet. So
for the past how many years?
This past year, like the last year, in the last calendar year, every
in major sports,
yeah. So for the NHL, yeah, the St. Louis Blues, they won it, never won it before. Baseball, the Nationals won it, never won it before.
Okay.
Basketball had the Raptors, never won it before.
Okay.
WNBA, the Mystics, never won it before. They won it. And
what about MLS?
Well, I guess I meant like the ones that people watch.
Yo, you throw shots at MLS like that. Nah, man.
I don't know about MLS.
I love soccer. I don't want to watch MLS.
Yeah, I don't know about MLS. Yeah. I guess I meant like the 4 big ones, and I added WNBA just because, you know. But like, so if the Texans haven't won it either yet.
Okay, so it's either Texans or Titans.
Yeah, so I'd be cool with either. I wasn't cheering for them, but at this point, it's like fuck it, yo. But I'm more so for the Titans because like the Titans can like it's like the underdog shit. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of the same thing with the. They kind of remind me of the Nationals right now, where it's like the Nationals in the middle of the season did not look like they were about to do shit, you know, and then they won it all. And then the Titans, like a few weeks ago, none of us would have said that they would have. Like we were like, yeah, they might beat the Patriots, like because the Patriots been iffy, Patriots been but like weird. We didn't think that like that, not only did they beat the Ravens yesterday, they whooped their ass.
Yeah, like
they whooped their ass. Yeah. Like I don't remember the final score, but like it was not close.
Yeah,
you know?
they weren't really able to get like offense going and stuff. Like, even when they would drive down, it seemed like they were going to set something up. It was just a field goal.
Just get some field goals, exactly. So yeah, so just for that, like I kind of want to see them do their thing. You know what I mean? So
has their defense been good like all year? Like is that
that's
something?
The thing.
Like,
I haven't watched them. They're not a team that comes on, so it's like they're not really like a team I follow. Like I think they were like 9-7 in the regular season too. So it's like there was no reason for me to think that they would like do anything. You know?
Yeah.
So but that's the thing, though. That's the beauty of sports, man. And it's like it don't matter, yo. Like it doesn't matter. So
the games today are who?
The games today are Texans and Chiefs.
Okay.
And Packers and Seahawks.
Packers and
Seahawks should be close. See, Packers are one of those. They're 13-3, but they're one of those teams that for me, it's like I don't know that they're. I don't know that they're that good. You know, so I think the Seahawks can definitely get them. And if Seahawks play the Niners in the NFC Championship, that's going to be a good game because all games, I think Seahawks have won both of those games, or maybe they split it during the regular season, but both of those games were like to the last, like, you know, the last second, you know? So
so Seahawks, Packers, winner plays Niners.
Yeah, and then Texans,
Chiefs plays.
Winner plays, yeah.
Chiefs should win. Titans.
Yeah. My thing is like
Titans can't win, man.
I mean,
actually,
but we said they could win.
If the Texans win, the Titans can win
for sure. But that's my thing. Like for me, like I think like right now, like speaking logically, who should win to me is the Chiefs probably.
Yeah,
you know. But after yesterday, it's like who knows? You know what I mean? So should be interesting to me. But I'm cool with that's like. At least let's let one of the black quarterbacks win. You know, we got for the AFC we got Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. So it's like one of these Bammers could go. So like let's do it. You know, Bammers. So and in the NFC you got Russell Wilson. You know he's still black and. I mean, he is.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, I mean, like, jokes aside, like, I didn't watch the whole Drake interview because I'm not gonna sit there and watch Drake talk for like an hour or two. I love Drake, but I'm just not. You know,
I feel you. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't. You know? I probably wouldn't have started the interview either.
But he talked about like how like I don't know if it's him being light skinned or just being Canadian. It wasn't Canadian, but it's like when people talk about certain like they say. if it's like a regular, I'm sorry for saying that, but like a black artist does something like, oh, first black person to do this, whatever. Drake has gotten all types of records all decade long, but nobody's ever like first black artist to do that when it comes to Drake. But Drake is black, you know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes like we think of Russell Wilson in the same way, where it's like, you know, it's kind of like that light skin dude. I mean, he's not that light skin, but you get what I'm saying. Like he's mixed, and then it's like he doesn't carry himself, quote unquote, like other black people. So it's like we tend to like forget that. But nah, he's a black quarterback, you know, and it's like you got to respect that. You got to put him in all those people, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for all of them, you know. But at this point, like I'm kind of like, I shouldn't say I'm glad that the Ravens lost, but now I'm kind of like, I'm not invested in it. Like I wanted the Ravens to win. Like I really wanted like Lamar Jackson to like get it, but it's still early. He's gonna have his chance. I hope, you know. But like
as long
now,
as he doesn't get injured, that's like the main thing.
Right. But I think that like
I get a freaking ping. We're good.
I feel like that right now though, like, I can kind of like chill out and just kind of like enjoy the game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. You got any? I know your Patriots, they lost. You have any like?
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't really have a stake in the fight. I would say I'm gonna try to watch the Chiefs. Is the Chiefs game when it's on now? Or is that the late game?
Yeah, it's probably. I don't know. Let me check right now. Give me a second. Twitter's always a good spot for that. Funny how Twitter just like they got like you go to the things like before it used to be like you just go look up there. Now you got like news there, and it's like you just go to sports. Damn, 21-0 Texans beating the Chiefs right now.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, we about to get
okay. So that game's on right now, so I'm not gonna end up watching it then.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy, man. But hey, I'm underdog, yo. Like, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. You know, like I'm all for it. So yeah, so we'll see. Should be fun if that holds up. You know, so another a whole half is a whole lot of games.
Yeah. I mean, Chiefs can put up 21 points. 100%,
100%.
Yeah,
you know?
so we'll see.
Yeah. We also got the college football championship.
I think it's on Tuesday, right?
Monday.
Is it
tomorrow.
Monday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
13th, yeah. LSU against Clemson. I got LSU winning this. I'm not like the biggest. I've made it a point to watch more college sports lately, whether it be basketball or football, just because like my thing with those, I don't have an allegiance to like any colleges really. I mean, I went to VCU and I do watch VCU basketball, but I don't really like. I do cheer for like the Virginia schools and things like that. But I don't have like. It's hard for me to be like to follow one team, you know. So I just watch what I can. But I've definitely tried to watch a little bit of. I definitely watched LSU this year, and like I think they look better than Clemson does. I know Clemson has won it. They've done it before, and you know that matters. But I got LSU.
Yeah. I don't even believe in that done it before matters stuff because it's like it's kids rotating in and out of the school.
Me too, man. I think they talk about like from like the coaches, but I just think like it doesn't matter at this point. You know, like I mean I should say it doesn't matter, but I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, you know,
I don't think it matters that much.
You know, because it's like the Patriots have done it way more than the Titans have, and look what happened. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think it matters more in NFL because there's actual continuity.
I see what you're saying, but with college is different. Yeah. But then with college sports, though, I know you said the players move around, but college sports, like most players stay at least longer than basketball players do. Because for basketball, they can just leave after 1 year. And for the college football, they got to stay 3 years at least before they can get drafted. You know, so there's more continuity with college football than there is with college basketball. But I feel you. I feel you. It is still kind of a little. You know,
I mean, they'll talk about a coach's record from over the last 10 years,
right? And it's like
it's like at least three different teams of players. You know, even if there's some overlap between some of their best players, they're like it's still different players.
And the funny thing with college sports too, it's like it's not like the NFL or NBA where it's like you get drafted, you get what you get. You know, you like for like if you're like Nick Saban, like the top schools are always gonna get the same, not the same players, but like they're gonna get most of the best players. You know, like Alabama, Georgia, LSU, like all those guys are always gonna get. You know what I mean?
Do you know Nick Saban has a clause in his contract that he has to be the highest paid college football coach at all times?
Oh, really? So like, somebody gets more.
If someone gets paid more than him, he immediately gets a new contract written.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like that's crazy, bro.
That's some crazy, leverage right there. Like they like paid for I don't know some part of his house. I don't know if it was the full cost or.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but then meanwhile you can't pay any student athletes.
That's my whole thing, man. And like I understand people are like, oh, like you have to pay student athletes. like people like a scholarship is not enough. You know, it's like there are some of us that are more fortunate that go to college on a scholarship, and you are not struggling. But there are a lot of those players on those teams who are struggling, bro.
Absolutely.
You know, like so, and people don't understand that. You paying a coach $8 million, but you can't
more than $8 million. Man. Coaches making 20, 30, 40, $50 million. You got assistant coaches, you got strength coaches making $5 million.
Like, they're making a lot of money from people going to those games. It's a whole bunch of stuff, and it's like I know it's not that easy of like saying like, okay, this player gets more money, but it's like being able to like sell, like if make money from their jersey. You know, like Joe Burrow right now should be making money off his jerseys.
So because like essentially what happened was, the model was in existing at a time before TV dollars came in, and then TV dollars came and exploded and increased the money. So the people in power were like, let's give us the money.
Yeah. That's a bigger comparison, like not to get all political again, but that's a bigger comparison to like what's happening in the world, you know, where it's like they tell you like minimum wage has not gone up, but the CEO wages have gone way up. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's like they've made more money, but the people at the bottom aren't getting more money, but the people at the top are making all the money for themselves, you know? So that's just what it is, man. And that's unfortunate, but whatever, you know? Like until then, like, so.
Yeah, so it looks like we're both going LSU.
Yeah, I got LSU, man. It should be a good game, man. I'm excited, man. Like my boy, I do like my boy Nevin. He's from New Orleans. He's an LSU fan, so I cheer like I tend to cheer like if I don't have a team for something, I cheer for like what my friends are cheering for.
True.
Just like have that like camaraderie or whatever. So I really want them to get it, man. Like I really hope LSU gets it. You know, I know he's hurt with his Saints a couple weeks ago or a week ago, so maybe LSU will make up for that a little bit. So but last thing, Meghan Markle and the Prince. My thing is like I don't give a fuck about none
I don't give a fuck about none of it either. For real.
Like for me, like when the whole like I used to like the royal weddings. I think there's been 2 in our lifetime, and it's like both of them. I just don't give a fuck. Like when people are like, "Oh, my mother wants a royal wedding," and it's like, I mean, if you would do what you do, but like I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I think it's funny. So I guess the whole thing that's going on right now is that. I guess Meghan Markle's been going through a whole bunch of shit. Like they don't really treat her right in the UK right now. So she's kind of like she just kind of wants out of it. So so her and Prince William, they're leaving the royal house. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
And then they want to be independent, do their own thing, whatever, you know. And like, and a bunch of people like mad at it. And for me, it's like, yo, like. First of all, why do you care? And then second of all, it's like let them do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why that's such a thing. It's like I've had to read about it for the last like, you know, when I say read about it, like see people talk about it on Twitter for the last like couple weeks, or not even a couple weeks, but like the past week or so. And like,
I don't understand why it's such a big deal, or why people care.
Why do people care about those people too? You know, it's like you're not even like to me. Like I know it's different. I know they're not presidents, but it's like me caring so much about like what goes on in the affairs of like a whole nother country that doesn't have anything to do with me at all. You know? Yeah. So, but whatever.
So the rumor is that they signed a voiceover deal with Disney.
Yeah.
In exchange for a donation to Elephants Without Borders, which is like I don't understand, but.
Hey, I mean, get that money. I mean, 'cause look, they're about to be independent from the. So they gotta make their money.
Yeah,
you know. So.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna have no problem using their fame and celebrity.
Oh yeah, no, I think they're good. You know.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be good. So.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah.
We'll see if the Chiefs can.
Yeah, we'll see what I was gonna say with Meghan Markle. That's another case of like a quote unquote, light skinned girl or whatever. But they still treat her like crap because she's like there's been like comparisons of like things that she's done compared to I don't know the other one's name, the other princess or whatever.
Don't look at me, man.
But they like it's just completely like racist the shit that they say to her.
For sure, absolutely.
And it's like
absolutely, man.
And it's like well, guess what? Don't matter how light skinned you are, your ass is black. You know.
Yeah, there's always that tinge of racism, regardless.
Always, and it sucks, man. It really sucks. It's bullshit, But that's the world we live in. It don't matter if you're in America. It don't matter if you're in Europe. That's just what it is.
Yeah, man.
So
can't.
Yep.
Can't let it hold you.
You cannot, man.
All right.
Yeah. So
let's call this one, bro.
Last one is right now the Texans are up 24-0. So
they scored again. It's field goal.
So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Word.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Good talking.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, we'll see what next week's looking like.
For sure, I'm gonna bring you some Supreme underwear with some Supreme Air Forces.
I need to grab some shoes or clothes or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been.
Hopefully, your off-white clock is okay.
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna put that video in. That's just falling off the wall, man. I wonder if it's even like visible in the frame.
You should show you looking at it first.
Oh yeah, just show me staring at the clock. It's about to fall.
Yaki's clock fell. Make sure you look at the video.
Yeah, it's gonna be posted on our Instagram.
Yaki knew it was gonna happen too, and I thought he was on some bullshit.
Yeah, I just like stared at the wall for like a few seconds. I could like hear it like creaking.
You made it happen.
Yeah, man. All right,
y'all. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.